Do you want to know more about your gut instinct? Have you ever had this feeling just deep inside you, almost like it's in your bones, that something's going to happen and you've acted upon that? Or maybe you haven't acted upon that and something has happened? Do you ever just feel like, yes, this is the right decision, or yes, this direction, or yes, I want to go out tonight, or yes, I want to have that party? It's this really deep sense of knowing. Well, your intuition, which could be called your gut instinct, is actually scientifically backed. So you have more brain cells in your stomach than you do in your brain. So this is why people who, just a side note, who have poor nutrition and don't eat enough omega-3 fatty acids, starve themselves, maybe have a lot of toxic foods, maybe drugs, alcohol, they can have a lot of mental health problems because of the amount of brain cells in their stomach. But just today, right now, I'd like to talk to you about your gut instinct. So, if you are struggling with a decision, and it's okay because sometimes you are going to have indecision, so there's going to be another video for that. But there are times when you just say, imagine moving forward with this decision, how would it feel? And just really get into that space because your gut instinct is paramount. When people go against their gut instinct, they can get sick, they can have increased drug and alcohol use, they can have mental health problems, more anxiety, panic attacks, more depression. It's really important that we listen because we have in us, we aren't computers, we're human beings, but we have in us things that we want to achieve, goals that we want to focus on, things we want to do, and we have this internal system trying to navigate us. So you don't have to use your gut instinct over everything, like what am I going to have for lunch? I'm feeling. But it's more about things like your career, big decisions, to buy the house, to sell the house, to get that job, to cut off from a friend. There's different things we can do where we really need to tap into that amazing gut instinct. Intuition is incredible. When I wrote my second book, I talked about different people who had used intuition and had saved themselves from possible death. One example I used in Are You Listening? Life is Talking to You was this particular person had was going to see their dad in hospital almost every day in a bus. And one day, for a reason she could not explain, she did not want to go to see her dad. And so she stayed home and she cried and cried because it just felt wrong, but for some reason she just couldn't do it that day. Now her dad got in, not her dad, the person she was going with, her brother, to see her dad, they had a very bad car crash on the way back. Now this was just a van, so if she had have gone, she would have been in that passenger seat. Now, who's to know what could have happened, but it looked very clear that this is what she should have done. So I just want you to listen to that gut instinct. It's not rocket science, it's a feeling, and just trust your body to know the answer. Some things take time. If you've got indecision, it can sometimes take months to make a decision, and that's okay. But when it comes to these really big ones, just tap into the body. What does the body feel like doing? Good luck.